Oh, yeah, we have. Fish on. Early morning scrappy, you can't beat. Oh, God. First one of the morning, lovely. Lovely. Well, good morning, and we're back on the banks of the Trent. I was literally about to get a little intro going, and then the rods just shut off. So I've been here for 15 minutes. I quickly set everything up, and we've got our first pike of the day. Only a small one, but it's nice to get some instant action. It's been a while since I've had one out the Trent. It's been quite tough going, to be honest. So I'll quickly show you this little fella, then we'll get him back and get that rig cast back out. Well, I'm fishing the Paternoster rig in this video. Somebody did ask me to do a little video using it, so that little fella is the first one of the session. I mean, look at them markings, absolutely stunning. You cannot beat pike out the Trent. They keep these colours all the way through the year. Other rivers, when it gets quite coloured, the fish tend to go quite pale, but these are in prime condition, and that is a stunning little pike. So without further ado, we'll get him back. I'll show you the rigs and bits later on, but for now, I want to try and get a big one out of this section today. It would be nice. There's midges everywhere. That's the one. Lovely. Oh, and you're going to salt there. I love it when they do this on the Trent. Literally, she'll stay there for about 10 minutes just soaking in these snags. And that's where a lot of the pike on here tend to spend the time, tucked away. That's why I do like to fish snaggy sections of the river. So it's nice to be on the Trent. I've literally been here for, like I say, probably about half an hour now. I'd cast the rods out and I thought, you know what, I'll just quickly get a sort of bait in the water and see if we can get any action. And lo and behold, there was a few pike knocking around. Now this peg that we're on at the moment, I've never fished. I fished the majority of the ones on here, but I thought I'll give this a go. The river is very low at the moment, which is brilliant. I think it's down to its winter levels. We've had hardly any rain, so conditions are perfect. It's overcast, and the fish are going to be coming up and down there. I can see it a mile off. It's a nice morning, it really is. So I thought, you know what, give this a go. See if we can get anything. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Second one of the session. Please don't come off. Oh, what have we got here? Is that a big pike? No, it's a small one. I thought that was a decent sized pike then. Only just upped in the scissors. That's the one, lovely. Only a babber. Right, back you go, mate. That's the one. Lovely. Well, at the moment it's looking bang on. We've got two in the bag. More than happy with that. We've been here for maybe a couple of hours now. There's so many bait fish in this marginal area, and I've seen them when I turned up this morning. There was pretty much all along this marginal line for probably 200 to 300 yard stretch, so that was another reason what brought me here. You've got lots of snags to the left, a few overhanging trees, and it's got a lovely slack area, but looking at the river, it's not looking that bad, to be honest. It would be nice for a big one. I'm due a big one out the Trent. His last one was, I think it was last November, I think, something like that, December time. So that's when you do get quite a few of the big gills coming through here, and that's been the best time I've caught them. And I've never really had any huge fish around October, November time, but when you're going into December, January, I think it's because they're located in certain areas and they stay around there for quite some time. So I'm going to do a recasting, 15 minutes on the float, and then we'll give it another 45 minutes, and then we'll recast the left one as well. But at the moment, it is looking good for another fish. Here we go, here we go. Fish number 3, hopefully. Yep, fish on, fish on. I don't know if it's a small one. Don't feel very big. Always trying to dig down, aren't you, mate? Oh, he is only just hooked. Only just hooked. And because it's a float fish rig, I tend to find the fish, any resistance, they know about it. Lovely. Right, so fish number 3. Nice little plump female there. That was on the actual float rod, that one was. The other two was on the leisure. So a couple of knocks and that beautiful creature took the bait. It seems very productive this morning. If you've seen my channel, there's days on here where you get absolutely nothing, and it seems there's quite a few moving through. Nice low light levels, it's looking prime. So without further ado, I'll get this beautiful creature back, get that float back out there again, and then hopefully we can get a few more in the bag. But what a lovely pike. The colour of these pike are lovely in the Trent, they really are. Come on, that's the one. I'm going to be here till probably about 3 o'clock, but if we do get quite a few fish, then it might be a case of cutting the session early, because I've only bought, well, we've got 3 baits left and then that's it. So yeah, we've literally got enough for 3 more fish and a bit of a tangle here. That's better. Right, let's go for it. So I've got three fresh baits in there, then these 2 obviously on the rigs. So that's the one. So we've come up to about 12 o'clock. We've not long had that fish, the 4th one, only a little small one. Seems the average stamp on here at the moment. But if there's loads of small ones, I'm hoping that maybe a big one might come through later on. But I'm definitely going to come back here in a couple of days' time and get a couple of sessions in. If they're producing fish, we've got no rain forecast for the next 4 days. So it's prime to be on here. I've had big fish when it's been like this, or, you know, in floods before. I think it was November time. I think it was a few pegs down from here. We had a nice 20. And that was, yeah, I think about November time. River was quite high, but we still managed to catch. It's mainly prolonged periods of time where the weather's nice and stable is when you'll get the action. And at the moment, this looks absolutely perfect. I mean, to be honest, it looks good for barbel fishing as well. I might actually come down here and do a day session for the barbel. But at the moment, yeah, it seems there's quite a few pike in the area, and they must love this snag area. When the fish are coming through the bait fish, I bet the pike are tucked away and they're just coming out for a bit of a feed every now and again. So all in all, yeah, the session's going really well. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm either going to stay till 3, or if the bait gets depleted by then, we'll just call it a day. But for now, yeah, it's all looking good. So I think it's time for a bit of afternoon lunch, and then we'll go from there. Right, so things have gone really quiet these past sort of 45 minutes to an hour. So what we'll do, we'll get this left hand rod back out again, I think. I know you do have your quiet spells. Morning time can be productive then. Them few hours between morning and dinner can sometimes be a bit up and down. Right. Let's try this area again. Back on the drop off and oh, hold on a minute. That literally felt like a fish who took the bait. That felt like a pike. No, is it? No, there can't be a fish on, surely. I felt we've got a fish on. Oh my days, what is going on here? That was a very, very picky take. What is the odds of that? What is the odds of that? Only a small one, but straight on the drop. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me ever in pike fishing, literally on the drop. What is the odds of that? Drop in the comments if that's ever happened to you, because that's certainly never happened to me. Right then, you little kipper. Let's be having you. Only just hooked, as you can imagine. Lovely. Right, I need a small one. We'll just get him back. No point showing him to the camera. Hey mate. I can't believe that. That's the first time that's ever happened to me in all these years of pike fishing. Literally one straight on the drop. And it just goes to show, you can have pike in the area, but if they're not going for it, it's always good to do a recast. The bait not be in the right position, or the fish might not be feeling it. You just never know. Just trying different things. And like I say, it's been quiet for the past hour, nothing happening. Literally cast it out. I felt a little tug on the line and I thought, what's going off here? Is it a fish? But nothing was pulling. And then this little fella, there you go mate, took the bait. It might look a bit of a state, but I'm going to reuse the bait we've just caught that fish on. Reason being, I've got 2 baits left in the bucket, so it does look a bit mangled on the belly, but to be honest, looking at it from a pike's perspective, still a full fish, so we'll give this a go. Can't believe that, such a strange take, literally on the drop. No matter how long you've been fishing for, there's always new things that can surprise you. I've had it with carp before, where I've cast out and then had a fish on a big gravel pit, but never for pike. Come on mate, move out of the way, Signet. We need to catch some big pike. Right, same again. I was worried we'd get snagged up, to be honest. Oh, that felt a little bit rocky. Let's try not to disturb the lead too much. Give it a go. Must be a really good holding spot near that snag. Oh, that's just young fish on. Oh no, has it come off? Oh, denied. Denied. That was a bit of a strange one.